All right, it's time for Going Green. So during the World Government Conference in Dubai last Wednesday, Elon announced a partnership between the Dubai government and the Boring Company to build the Dubai Loop.
Elon said excited to announce that a Dubai Loop will be built by the Boring Company. So something like the Las Vegas Loop that the Boring Company built and is continuing to expand?
Well, what we know so far is that the initial phase will start with 11 stations and 17 kilometers. It's being designed by a company called URB. And by 2040, it's planned to be 93 kilometers, that's 58 miles long, and should connect more than 3 million residents of Dubai, integrating key locations like hotels and fitness centers to make daily life easier and healthier. Dubai wants the primary mode of transportation to be cycling or walking for 80% of Dubai's residents by 2040, and Dubai wants to become a 20-minute city where essential amenities are accessible within a 20-minute walk or bike ride.
So it sounds like the Dubai Loop will be a lot like the Las Vegas Loop with autonomous EVs, probably cybercabs, transporting people in the tunnels.
Yeah, here's the CEO of URB, Baharesh Bagarian.
The loop in Dubai, which has caught the imaginations of so many people across the world. Imagine living in a city that's been built primarily for cars. I live in Dubai, I'm a proud resident, and I can tell you, if you want to travel within Dubai, your primary means of transport is by car travel. In fact, it's almost impossible to take a 10-minute, yet alone just a 20-minute cycle ride in the city itself, because actually our infrastructure when it comes to cycling is so little, and even if you wanted to do that in the summer, it's going to be extremely uncomfortable. So I think what we need to do is to really think and shift our mindsets when it comes to urban mobility, and to really think about the needs of the people and what makes it more convenient and comfortable, and how we could do that in a bold new way so it addresses many different issues. So it's no longer about getting people from A to B using more sustainable modes of transport, but how could we also address food security? How could we also bring more services and amenities to neighborhoods that don't have them? How could we approach developments in such a holistic way that we could address so many challenges with one project?
So here's a proposed map of where the loop will run, so kind of all around the city. And then this is the infrastructure. So you can see in the bottom there that those two tubes are labeled Hyperloop. I'm not sure if those are going to be like high-speed actual Hyperloops or the slower cybercab tunnels. My guess is the cybercab tunnels, but maybe they're going to be Hyperloops.
I mean, if you look at this map, there are some straightaway sections, but they're not that long. Hyperloop is generally, I mean,
for distance.
Theoretically, because no one's built one yet. But it's supposed to be, yeah, for long distance, you're supposed to get up to like, 800 miles an hour in a tube.
I mean, it's really cool, this vision. I don't know if it'll take place. I mean, they obviously have the money for it if they want to do it. And the biggest problem, if you think about Dubai, is that on a nice summer day, you cannot go cycling or walking. It is too hot. And so you have to be in some kind of covered structure.
And so the idea is that they're going to build essentially two tubes. I'm assuming they're going in opposite directions. And then this big, cool, glassy thing that you walk through.
That's going to have sustainable farming and all sorts of things in it. Could be really cool.
Cool. Which is funny because you could do this in a regular place without having to build a giant glass dome.
Exactly.
Because it's not going to be 110 degrees.
Totally. It'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, interesting.
All right, it's time for Sunspots. So Tesla's director, Brad Harbidge, just inked a deal with Puerto Rico's power utility Genera PR to bring 430 megawatts, that's 1.7 gigawatt hours, of Tesla Megapacks to help stabilize Puerto Rico's electricity grid.
These new Megapacks should be online by the end of this year.
Puerto Rico is mainly powered right now by 20 diesel and gas power plants located around the island.
Back in November of 2023, there were 9 BES, or battery electric storage systems, approved, and Tesla will be providing the Megapacks for all of them.
Very nice.
Ivan Baez, the VP of Corporate Affairs at Genera PR, said, "This is a fundamental step towards the modernization of Puerto Rico's electrical system. The installation of these BSS units will ensure greater stability and responsiveness of the grid, helping us to address both energy demand and unforeseen events in the system. In addition, the integration of this advanced technology will help reduce the need to resort to more expensive and less efficient units, generating significant savings." That is good news because, as we've heard repeatedly, people in Puerto Rico have constant blackouts and brownouts. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.